There's so much pressure on the man now. So much pressure. I was watching one advert. The first thing the guy said is that their organization leadership has 45% female.
Yeah.
Whatever. You understand? And I looked at that and I said, well, who wrote this script? That is the pressure they are putting men. So seeing that, the first thing that comes to your mind, you mean women occupy 45% of the leadership, so men have only 55%. And the minute you start looking at that, in fact, the next time they're going to run any advert like that in the next 5 years, the men would have lost from 5%. That more of that. You understand? There was no need for that. Leadership is leadership. Gender. What that guy didn't know he was doing is that he's telling the world that female leadership is growing. If it wasn't up to 45% some years ago, and suddenly now you are announcing that it is 45%, which means it's going to grow. So you see what is happening. They are suddenly advertising and promoting women in power. There's nothing wrong with the woman being in power. Right. There's nothing wrong with anybody being in power. We're all humans. If you come to an office and you have a female leader, fine. If you have a male leader, fine. But the minute you start celebrating and you start celebrating the women who are occupying leadership positions, what you are doing is that you're suddenly telling the men that they are losing position.